Hey everybody, look right over here at the screen. Make sure your body is still and that you are ready to lean in to hear God's word. Last week, we talked about when Jacob tricked his brother out of his birthright and his blessing as the oldest son. Naturally, Jacob's brother Esau was super angry about these two tricks. The boy's mother, Rebekah, warned her favorite son Jacob that Esau was mad and told Jacob to run away immediately. At this point of our Bible journey through Genesis, Jacob had run away from home to go live with his mother's brother, a man named Laban. So he set out east. He approaches some shepherds at a well and talks with them. Jacob introduced himself to the shepherds and asked them if they knew who Laban was. The shepherds said they did know Laban and that his daughter Rachel was coming with the flock. In the middle of Jacob's conversation with the shepherds, Rachel walked up with her flock. He was in awe of her beauty. Then he went up to Rachel and kissed her. Whoa, I guess it was love at first sight. Okay, before this story gets too mushy, remember our message title is, Hello, my name is Tricked. So, I know someone is going to get tricked today. Let's keep going to find out who. So Jacob stayed there a month. Now remember, he has nothing. He just ran away because his brother, who by the way happens to be a very good hunter, is super mad at him because he just took his blessing and earlier took his birthright. Because Jacob left in a hurry, he had little to none. He is staying at Laban's house and working for him. Then Laban said to Jacob, "You are my relative, but it is not right for you to keep on working for me without pay. What would you like me to pay you?" Genesis 29 says that Jacob loved Rachel. So he said to Laban, "Let me marry your younger daughter Rachel. If you will, I will work 7 years for you." Sounds cool, but a tad bit different than how we do things nowadays. Back then, it was normal to ask the dad for permission to marry his daughter, and it was their custom to give a present to the family of his future wife. Since he knew he had nothing to give, he said he would work there for free. Laban agrees. All right, guys, the story is getting good here. Stay with me. Jacob loved Rachel so much that he worked for 7 years, but it only seemed like a few days to him. When the 7 years were up, Jacob went to Laban and told him that he had completed what they agreed, and now he was ready to marry Rachel. But Laban pulls a trick on Jacob. Jacob has already played 2 huge tricks on his brother Esau, and now he gets one pulled over on him. Dun, dun, dun! Laban tricked Jacob and gave him his older daughter Leah to be his wife instead of Rachel. Wow! When Jacob realized he was tricked, he immediately went to Laban and confronted him. Jacob told Laban what he had not worked for 7 years to marry Leah. He wanted to marry Rachel. Laban explained why he tricked Jacob and told him that the custom there is you always have your oldest daughter get married before the younger one. Laban said that Jacob could still marry Rachel in the future, but it would cost him another 7 years of work. I bet Jacob learned what it felt like to be lied to and cheated. Let's say today's bottom line. Jacob learned a lesson. Together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Jacob learned a lesson. Jacob had lied in the past, and now Laban had tricked him. He certainly learned a valuable lesson. Let's make sure we learn from Jacob and ask God to help us each and every day. Bye for now.